you doing today, bro?
I'm all good, brother. What's good? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm better than good, man. I'm feeling great.
Good.
I'm out here, the sun's shining, we're in the park, I'm hanging with my homies, and we're about to go in. And what's good about this is that kind of at the beginning of something, been putting out, connecting with people from back in the days now to people who I'm currently working with or engaged with. And what's cool about this is that you've been a part of all of that in my world from back in the days now. We've got history and you're currently doing, we're currently working together. So I'm happy to be doing this interview with you today.
No problem, brother.
But before we get into it, I'm just going to share with you, I know you know a little bit, but to share with you what's been going down. So basically, you're in the space with me today. I said you're in this space with me today.
Yes.
And we're going to be talking slop.
On that slot, let's call that slot.
See, I don't even need to speak. I'm saying the brother knows what time it is. That's what's great about this one. But for those who might be tuning in for the first time, talking slop is just that. And if you need a current translation, it might be talking shit. And the whole idea behind this is that basically what I've discovered in my life is that I talk a lot of shit. But when I talk a lot of shit with other people that talk a lot of shit, some shit comes out of it.
There you go.
And sometimes it's some divine shit. So I don't knock the shit, and that's simply because then in my background working in horticulture, food growing, I come to find out how important shit is within that, and how shit keeps shit going, the shit keeps earth going, you know what I'm saying? And as you know, in our lives, when you go through some shit, you come out on the other end, enlightened, stronger, you realize the shit is important. So with all that said, we're just talking shit. There's no structure. There's no format. I don't have any questions, lined up. We're just going to be talking shit and see what comes out of it.
Yeah.
But before we start, how I have been starting this is just by basically you sharing who you are, what you do, and then I'll piggyback off that and just share more on my connections with you, and then we'll just open up the dialogue, man.
Cool, no problem, man. My name's Marcy.
All right, bro. What I'm going to ask you just because of the music. If you come I want to make sure we hear you properly because it's getting louder. If you come a little bit closer, then I'll get the angle. Nice. What's big, sorry, before you even start, bro, see what's big about this one, yeah? This one's going viral, fam. This one is going viral. Because I've had two brothers, my brethren, one of them, Davis. I did one the other day. Yeah. And he's all like muscly and that. And I says, bro, basically, I need, one or a few of these videos to go viral. And I think if you take your top off, and flex your muscles, that in itself will trigger, a catalyst to make this go viral. And he refused.
Davis refused.
And then I had another bro, he also knows Davis. I said to him, I was like, bro, there's going to be, you got to have a party trick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the fact that we're out here in the sunshine, you got your top off, feeling 10 again and all of that good stuff.
Feeling 10 again.
We're in a good place, man. So I think this might be the viral video, man. This might be the viral video.
Saying that, let's go viral, man.
So yeah, once again, bro, just introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you do? And we get rolling.
Cool, no problem, man. My name is Marcy. I'm from East London. And yeah, man, I grew up in a musical household. I got into making music. And I got into, doing a lot of music production, etc. And that's how me and Spring Daddy met through the music. I was doing my music production in the neighborhood for local talent all around.
Sorry, we got the ghetto bird.
See, they're trying to ruin our COVID, the COVID sessions. So anyway, back to the music. So that's how me and Springer met, and I call him Springer, we call him Springer in the hood. To you guys he's Damon LeBaron, but to us he's Spring Daddy. But anyway, so met Spring Daddy in the hood years ago, making that music, making that funk, our version of the funk. And we linked up. he put me on some game because I always wanted to get into working with young people and, you know, giving them the talent, you know, the certain talents that I had, spreading my talent onto them. So that's how we kind of really linked up. So we've done a project called Making Ends Meet, where we involved a lot of the local talent in Hackney, surrounding areas, but mainly in Hackney. And I produced a few tracks on there along with a few other talented producers and rappers. And from there, it was more about, I wanted to get further into helping the community and doing things in the community with young people and stuff. So he helped me form an organisation called Soul and Sound, which we run to this day. And we do a lot of projects for young people. And we do basically give them the know-how and how to develop their own skills in regards to event management. So we recently done a few events called At Home With, and the first one was with Omar. Nothing like this, dun, 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 dun. That Omar, yeah. And then we had some young people helping us on the project too. They got some great experience through it. And the second project was Misha Paris. You know, we done Misha Paris not too long ago, which was a success. A last Spring Daddy.
I don't lie.
Yeah, there you go. So now we're moving forward, Soul and Sound organisation, and I'm going to start doing a program. Given the whole situation with COVID, I'm going to run a program called Mind Over Matter, where we're going to run and work with young black males, and basically it's going to be like a coaching session. So young black males that don't really know where they're going right now, etc., etc. They're in a bit of a mental space where they don't feel right. You know, they got unhealthy mindsets, etc., etc. We can help them, you know, and coach them to help change their mindset and put them on the right path, etc., etc. So we're doing that, and also the drum roll, the big drum roll. Healthy mind, healthy grind. This is something that I've been doing for a long time, and the website that I'm going to be launching, which is coming out real soon, sooner rather than later, will be a health directory for anything health, well-being, you know, etc., etc. So if you're looking for someone to follow in regards to a personal chef, or a personal trainer or business person, etc., etc., this is the place you come to. Healthy mind, healthy grind. And you know, you can directly connect with people in your local area, you know, find out where the local produce is, you know, the local bookstore if you don't know, stuff like that. So we're just putting everything all into one website. It's called Healthy Mind, Healthy Grind, and that's what I'm currently working on right now. And it's going to be the new Amazon. Jeff Bezos better move out the way for rough him up. But yeah, that's what it's going to be, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm working on at the moment, you know. Nice.
So already you've covered a lot about what we're going to cover still, but what I have been doing with the folks that I've been connecting with, whether I've known him from back in the day or I've known him for a couple of years, what I do know is that, you know, this has been an exchange where I learn and find more about the person, whether they're my friend, an associate, business partner, whatever, through these dialogues. Right. And then at the same time, I've been speaking with people who get interviewed for all different reasons, you know what I'm saying, in their careers, in their lives. And what I want to make this is not that. I want to make this something where we're going to conversate and touch on things that if you're interviewed next week on BBC and then you're on, I don't know, BET, and then wherever you're at, they're not going to get an interview like this. Right. You know, they're not going to get a conversation like this going on.
They're not.
So with that said, just to kind of fill in one or two gaps from my perspective, just, you know, before we go back, because I'm saying all that to say that I want to go back. We're going to tell a story just as far as what, like who is Marcy, innit?
Okay.
Who's Marcy? Where you come from and all the rest of it. Before we just talk about what you do and all the rest, you know, that side of things. So but what I will say is that, yeah, bro, I said it to you the other day directly, and I'm saying it to the world now. I'm really proud of you, bro. I've seen and witnessed you come a long way, and with all that you're doing and all that you're working towards, I really give you the honor, respect, and all the energy to go and just fuck up the dance, man, and go and do what you're doing.
Thank you, Spring Daddy.
It's a pleasure to witness. So with that said, yeah, me and Marcy met back in like 2006, 2007. Around that period, I was working on a project called Making Ends Meet, as he mentioned. And in a nutshell, it was a lifestyle package that compiled of CDs, videos, clothing, you know, branding. The Making Ends Meet project, which was geared around making ends meet. And Making Ends Meet was about making financial ends meet, but also making the ends meet in the community For some of you that may not be familiar with London slang, you know, the ends also refers to the hood, to the neighbourhood, you know, the area that you grow up in. So we was also making ends meet.